Hi everyone, this is Sandra. Welcome to another plan with me. This is my October bullet journal setup and I'm very excited to share this with you. I say that all the time, but this one I'm particularly happy about because what I'm going to do is kind of the same thing I did with my last week, the last week of September's plan with me. I'm going to kind of give a little intro, show you all of the tools I'm going to plan to use. I might not use them all. And at the end, we'll do a little flip through and I will talk about each page as we go. So I will fast forward through the middle part and you can follow along with me if you want to grab a snack or if you want to bullet journal along with me. That is fantastic. Let's get started with the supplies. So of course, I've got my trusty 6-inch metal ruler. Doesn't matter what brand, but I like this one because it's got the soft felt on the back side, so it doesn't stick. It just moves really, really nicely. As for the basics, I have two Secura Pigma microns here. This is the 03, which is a 0.35 millimeter line fine liner, and this one is the 0.5, which is the 0.45 millimeter line. And these are my go-tos. I absolutely love these pens. I will usually use the 0.5 for everything, but the 0.3 will give me a little bit of a finer line if that's what I'm looking for, a little bit more detail or little tiny numbers in the boxes. Another staple, of course, is my Tombow Fudenosuke. I prefer the hard tip brush pen. Also, my Uniball Signo white gel pen. This one's almost running out of ink, but I bought a huge box because I use these so often, and this is my go-to. And this one is kind of one that I keep in my bag all the time. It's just a Tombow dual brush pen. This is the N15. It is water-based, but it covers a larger area than the Fudenosuke, and I don't want to use that one up because that one's directly for brush lettering, and this one I can use to color in any black that I want to be colored in. And then for the fun part, so of course, I kind of gave you guys a little hint at the start of my very first bullet journal setup of this bullet journal. I did orange for October, so of course I'm doing a Halloween theme, and I'm going to use these two zebra mild liners. This orange here is like more of an orange and it really goes well. This one's more of like a highlighty orange, if that makes sense. And I don't know if I'll use it, but I just wanted to include it just in case. I have a Pentel brush pen. This is the small brush pen in case I want to do any orange colored calligraphy. As well as a Sharpie pen. This is just a fine liner, but it is orange. My Koi coloring brush pen, and this is the shade orange. And another Tombow dual brush pen, and this is the number 933, and this is the orange that I originally picked to do this spread in. Last but not least is this mini Stabilo Boss mini highlighter. They're also pastel. I have a whole set of these. I haven't yet done a video on them. I don't really use them that much, but I figured just in case I need it, this shade will come in handy. So, oops, let's get started. So I'm going to do the complete run through. I will fast forward it, put it on silent. You guys listen to the tunes, and then at the end we'll come back to any little bits I want to add. Here we go. done, so I'm just going to go right back to the beginning and we're going to talk about each spread. So first of all, I did use a couple of different markers I didn't think I was going to use. So I'm just going to show you here just so you have, and I'll also leave everything down below. I used this Tombow Dual Brush Pen 990 to color in the bones, along with this one. This is the N89. It's a light gray, and I used it to color in the tombstones. I used this pale yellow for the moon. This is 991. I used the brown zebra mildliner. And then for my mood tracker, which we'll get to, I did add a couple of colors. So this is 985, which is the yellow. The cherry color is 847, and the strawberry color is 845. So I will leave all of those down below for you in the description. And I also want to show you this little washi tape collection. So, I mean, I have lots and lots and lots, let me just say lots of washi tape. And I do want to do a washi tape kind of collection for you. Not so much just collection, but actually little swatches of washi tape. But this is just my Halloween ones. These are my favorite. And I have this little container from Amazon. It's perfect. It holds 5 rolls, depending on how big your rolls of washi tape are. And as we go through, I'm just going to add some of these to the spread to make it look a little bit neat, a little bit cool. So this is my cover page. I didn't want a lot of color on this entire spread. I just wanted to do basically black and orange, and I don't know, I didn't expect to color in anything, but I thought it was kind of a nice touch to have some like a color on the moon and the owl and stuff. So that's that. This is a drawing I found on Pinterest, and I'm going to try to find where I found it. So I'm not going to take credit for it. It's not an original. I did look at someone else's work. I'll try to leave the link down below if I can find it again. I drew this 2 years ago in my very first bullet journal for October that I did not show. Like, I didn't start my channel until February. So I just kind of copied my own drawing, but I will try to link the Pinterest link for you just so we can see who actually drew the drawing. And moving on to my monthly. So this is where I like to keep track of my bills. So I like to have, especially because I did away with my weekly kind of spread where I had a weekly to-do list, I really wanted a large space for a monthly to-do list. So everything this month that I have to do, like for October, I'm going to write it here, and as I cross it off, I can either highlight them off, cross them off in black with a little X, or what I also like to do is move them forward to the week, depending which week I'm in, depending what type of goal it is. So as you can see, I kind of made a little play on goals. So it's monthly goals. This is my YouTube growth tracker, of course. And the rest kind of speaks for itself. I did make the little spaces quite a bit smaller. They are 4.5 by 4.5, and usually I make them like 5 by 5 or 6 by 6. But I don't really need that much space because I can write pretty small, and that's, yeah, just mostly I wanted to add a little decorations, and I thought this title looked really cool. And actually we are going to add some washi tape to this spread because I have a black cat here. Well, that kind of looks like a black cat, and I'm going to add a little bit of washi tape right beside it here because I think that looks really cool. And also I'm going to add, I don't know if I can do this. I want to add the crossbones, but I'm going to rip the tape in half lengthwise and just put it on top because I think that's kind of neat, except I probably did it upside down. And I think what I want to do is put it underneath the black cat. So let's do that. And maybe I'll rip that one in half too. There. Okay, so I'll just add like little pieces here and there just to give it a little bit of decoration other than what I have already, because I really like these washi tapes, and now that I'm not really doing my daily spreads, I don't really have the use. I don't get the use out of it that I used to. Okay, there's going to be one more here. Let's do this kind of cute one, and we'll put some right here. All right. Okay, so moving on. So normally for my events, I usually have like a whole page for events and then another whole page for just YouTube, but I haven't really been filming as much, and I think I'm just gonna change, like if I can write smaller, so if I do have a double appointment on one day, I'll just write tinier, and then also, for instance, I like to write filming and posting down, so I think I'll just kind of break this up in half and then write smaller. Um, this is my weight tracker, and of course I don't put any numbers down because I don't want to share that information, but I have the days of the week at the bottom, and that is all she wrote for that. So I am going to add a little bit of washi tape here. I'm just going to add it right down below because I think that's the perfect spot for it. And then the cat washi tape, because that's vertical washi tape, will be perfect right over here. And then I might also take a little bit more of the skeleton one and then just kind of put it over top. I think that looks really cool. Okay, let's go to expenses. So when I first did the title, I outlined it in orange and I hated it, so I just outlined it in black. And this is something, it's kind of like a combination of the two type of expense sheets that I've made. So I wanted kind of a place just to write whatever, like I want to write whatever description I want. I don't want just like a lump sum of like bills, shopping, eating out, etc. But I wanted to be able to write a description, but yet I still wanted categories. So I'm going to see how this works. I probably gave myself way too much room for eating out because, as you know, we never eat out. We just make meals at home every day. And the same for shopping, but I'm going to combine shopping and groceries. So, and then this orange highlighter, I don't really like the color, but I just wanted a different color than the title. So it is what it is. Video ideas is very plain because I'm just going to put video ideas for my makeup videos, for bullet journaling, for stationery, and anything else like lifestyle, like vlogging, because I've done a couple of vlogs, and I just thought it was cute with the little spider at the bottom. Oh, and let's add, okay, we don't really have any room on there to add washi tape, except maybe up at the top. Maybe we can add some right here. And maybe right here. Here is good. And on the video ideas page, let's add a nice strip because I don't need to use the entire space. I love this washi tape. This one's so nice. Put this one on the other side. Oh, again, I put it upside down. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we're ripping this one. Okay, so we're gonna put this black cat down, and then we'll put this on top. Okay, so this is the dream log page. So again, I've added just a couple of decorations, and you guys know the deal if you've watched my previous videos, that I just like a wide open page just to write down all of my dreams. The more I write them down, the more I remember them, and that's kind of a thing for me. It's kind of interesting to just see how, what kind of dreams that you actually have. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. Okay, and then this is a doodle a day page. So in this one, I'm not going to add anything because I like to have room to write all of the ideas that I have. And I do have the doodles, like the ideas for each doodle a day on a different page at the beginning of this journal, but I'm not going to share it because I'd rather just share the picture and the end result with you guys. But I really like this font. I found this on, I think it was Instagram, so that was really cool. Okay. Getting to the second last spread here. So this is my habit tracker. Again, I completely changed it up because I was getting tired of the little icons because I was having trouble remembering what they were. So now that it's kind of spread, like set in stone, I know what they are. And also it is, I think I deleted maybe 5 habits and I was like, why am I tracking this? So these are more important for me to track. I always forget to take my inhaler, so I really wanted a spot to take it during the day and the night. So I think this is going to help me more and just be better. And I didn't write any of these in, I just made 31 boxes. So now this picture also for the mood tracker, I did this 2 years ago in my first bullet journal for October. Again, I didn't film it because I didn't start, like I said, in February, but this was also taken from, I believe it was either an Instagram or it was from Pinterest. So again, I'll try to find who like first drew this. I might not be able to find it, but just so you guys are aware, this is not my original work. I did look at someone else's work, so I'm not trying to take credit for it, but I love the idea. I think it's just gorgeous, and when you have it all filled in, I can't even, I'll try to insert a picture right now for you guys of the first one that I did, and then you'll have an idea of what it looks like when it's filled in. It's just so pretty. Okay, and this is the last spread. So do I want to add any washi tape to here? I don't think I want to add any washi tape to this page, but we will on this one here. So this is my weekly spread, and this is basically what I'm going to put each daily on. I'm trying to combine it, so I've got my meal planning and groceries, which is very important for me. Notes, I'm going to put kind of like next week and notes together. It's just going to be like a big blob of whatever I need to remind myself of. And then any tasks that I know for sure, like it'll carry over from the monthly goals list, and I will carry them over and put them in each week wherever they need to be. And of course, the top portion is for events, and then this is just for whatever I need to get done during the day. And I had a little decoration of a little ghost, and I think he or she is so cute. So I'm just going to layer on some tape here. I like this. Let's put this kitty underneath. Put that one there. And we'll add some pumpkins, and I think that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to fast forward the parts where I'm just like, it's really, really boring for you, so the video isn't too long, but I swear this video is at 2 hours. It's at 1 hour and 50 minutes. So I'm really going to make sure that it's not so long for you guys. I'll just do one quick final flip through. And please, if you haven't not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel to help me out. That would be wonderful. And hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. And also, if you would like further notifications, every time I post a video, click that bell notification, and it will hopefully remind you every single time I post a new upload. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. We will talk to you very soon. Bye now.